4th down and 8 at the 34. Sanders guns it. Sanders in a pocket. Oh, what a catch! Travis Hunter! Give him the Heisman now!
So watch that they're going to attack this corner of the field right here. So Hunter is going to take off to that corner of the field, and then it's literally a jump ball. He turns around and he gives his chest to the quarterback, and it's in between two players, and he just rises above them to get it. Gus, what are we watching? This guy is unbelievable.
Folks, there were 4 guys. Quinshon with the lead. Quinshon Judkins with the burst. Quinshon Judkins, can he get there? Down the sideline. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this, folks? The Bucks all queued up. 86 yards.
Great job up front by this offensive line. Double team right there. And then it's all about Q. You see the burst, and this is why I was talking about his ability. As soon as there's a lane, you hold your breath. He's got the home run ability. I tell you, he had one called back in their last game. It was about the same distance. This guy at any
no-go late in the game last week against Washington State. Clemens isolated, and Darius Clemens scores touchdown. How do you do?
The Michigan transfer. He's dealt with injury, but he's healthy now. Watch him get on the outside, and I'm just telling you, he's watched a little Lamar Jackson highlights. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to head on to the end zone. What an outstanding 2 plays for Darius Clemens.
And they're going to go for 2 now.
Man, both those guys just tackling it.
Sticks for the first time for Howard. Tate in motion. Across the middle. Catch made. Look at him go. Jeremiah Smith to the house. Two touchdowns last week. That one good for 70. His second catch of the night.
Receiver and DB superhuman efforts.
First down. Jefferson gets away from one. It's superhuman pick for Travis Hunter. Put the cape on him already.
First down, Colorado. Ooh, and he just popped a little high. Did he just do that? Look at the eyes and the awareness. And don't you test him deep, and then the short area quickness. Watch this burst, Kugler, when he puts his foot in the ground and how quickly he covers and finishes.
And is this foreshadowing? Oh my.
Maybe it was that
receiver, so he's covered up.
The receiver has to back off
That's
at
right.
the top. All right, so after the penalty, it's 2nd and 15. Harburg has Barney, and then he does it. Closing quickly was Brian Addison, and he's got it. Kalen Moore took it away.
Tries to play with conviction. Harvard throws it, rips it with conviction. His receiver, the freshman Barney, goes up with conviction. Addison tries to play the ball with conviction. It goes off the left arm. Barney, are you kidding me? Into the hands of Kalen Moore. I mean, we've seen a lot, brother. We have never seen knee to elbow to chest to pick.
His 43-yard field goal just tied it. 12 open. Tentable kick for Bell. Bell finds that crease. There goes Jerome Bell. Green grass in front. Bell is gone. Touchdown Baylor. They won the Big 12 in 2021.
You can see his partner, no question they're bringing this out. The kick scheme, the pin scheme by the off returner. And Bell does the rest untouched. You don't see that very often. 101 yards. And man, that is just a great job, great execution there. Clean box. Colorado, there's no second or third.
Millen's matched up against Shakari Henderson, the sophomore, on the right side of the formation.
Into the end zone to McMillan.
Come on.
A one-handed snag. He pulls it into the body for the touchdown. And this is good on good. It was Jakari Henderson.
Number 1, the penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
This is what makes him so special. Watch the kind of concentration, the subtle push. The ball gets tipped slightly into the air. The way that he gets up, like, well, of course I caught that.
Burkhardt, oh, it's a fake. There he goes for the corner. Touchdown, Reese Burkhardt. That's why they chose to take the 3. A little something in Joey McGuire's hip pocket.
Wow. The punt by Akers to Weegan from the 15. Weegan into Northwestern territory. Weegan's on his feet. Touchdown! They're going crazy in Kinnick. Yard touchdown return for Caden Weegan, his first of the season.
Gonna keep it on the ground with Jeanty on 2nd and 10. Look at him bounce off tacklers. Jeanty with some room. Jeanty has the speed. You call it long speed. We call it a touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, a 64-yard score. Give him 6.
Can't just hit him with your upper body and expect him to be finished. You see the one-on-one with Kyle Thornton, and he is not able to get on his hips. And then Gushikin.
Idaho has not lacked for opportunity, but they've lacked to take advantage of it. And now they're going to go trick play. They flip it back to Lane. He's got Cox wide open, and he scores a touchdown. Jake Cox with a trick play, and the Vandals look up at Autzen Stadium and say, we're here.
Oh, this is so good. Look at Cox right there, 33, fakes like he's blocking. 1 pitch, 2, down the sideline, doesn't step out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, the offensive line, they don't go past 3 yards down field, and what a play, what a moment.
They had a rough year 1. Turned things around, got above 500 in year 2, won a bowl game during his tenure for the first time in Kent history. Are you kidding me?
Did he catch that?
My goodness,
wow.
One of the plays of the year.
Oh my
to start this 4th quarter. Marquez Cooper, take a bow.
Directing him, and look, he goes up with his right hand and pulls it in and secures it before hitting the ground. Grant Yule is like, no, he's not going to catch that. No, I'm on him. What a catch.
Palmer Williams, just his 2nd punch of the evening.
Low snap, and it is blocked. Boom, and it is picked up and will be taken in for a touchdown. Gavin Yates, a backup tight end and fullback.
2 out here, and only 1 protector is going to be able to go, and they get to the punter. The low snap helps them, and then they get it, and that's the freshman number 9, Kel Brazina, and then number 43. He is gone.
In trouble. Got rid of it. It's up in the air, and it's caught! On the deflection, Dylan Wade brings it down, and a touchdown for Maryland. That thing was up in the air forever, Jake.
My goodness. His base right away. Watch this. So he's throwing that into tight coverage to Prather. And then Dylan Wade with the awareness, the tip drill to himself. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
2nd touchdown of the year for Dylan Wade. Tapped it to himself, and then the diving catch. Outstanding drive from Maryland.
And flinched a day.
Gonna look towards the end zone. Pressure coming. He's gonna fire it up there. We've seen Hail Marys work before. Oh my goodness! It's a touchdown. You gotta be kidding me. Randy Pittman Jr.
One of these officials coming across the field. They may change the spot.
Here's another look. One of the officials signaled touchdown.
It certainly looks like that ball's over the plane. I'll tell you, Tacario Davis just mistimed his jump from the back of that pack. Well, you love to see this, but you know, just as difficult for the Wildcats, and Dylan Risk gets everything on that ball. And again, you can see those two guys, just Genesis Smith and Tacario Davis, just mistime their jumps. They run into each other in the air, but they're past the ball and is able to get back behind them to Pittman. And Risk missed that opportunity on a third down earlier in the game.
State pay it off. Adler throws. Touchdown, Trey Wallace. No, they say he was out of bounds.
Boy, this was awfully close. And there's the bobble right there. And the ball actually went to Igbinosun. Wonder if he actually got possession with his foot
on the
still
field
down.
was an incomplete
That might be
pass.
an interception.
That play is under further review. After further review, the defender possessed the ball with his right foot in the end zone. Therefore, the ruling on the field is a touchback, Ohio State, and an interception. First and 10.
Holy cow.
First and goal.
Needing 7 points to send it to the second OT on first and goal. It's Richardson. Ball's out. That ball is out. Ball is out. Recovered. And knocked out of the end zone.
So if this call stands, then Colorado wins. This would be a good look. That ball is out on contact.
Makes the play? Travis Hunter. Face on football. And certainly from this angle, we can't tell where the football was, but if that near point is not breaking the plane, you know, certainly from that angle, we can't tell, but that's why the initial ruling is so big. The initial call, as soon as that ball goes out, it's a touchback.
Dean, what else did you see?
Well, yeah, I think if we could go back to that goal line look, that's going to be the key shot, that look down the line. And that'll give us our answer. But to me, right here, this is the look. That ball is out on contact. You can see as he's crossing the goal line, it's loose. That's a fumble.
From 50. Made the decision for him. Hankins had it blocked. Teo Johnson on the move. Bono and Fillinger got the hand on it to spring him free. Teo Johnson, touchdown.
Because it was right in the middle of the action. It was right next to the snapper. Bofano and Fillinger leap right to the side of him, and you could see the big tight end is behind it. I think Lohner's going to have a chance as well. He didn't even get that opportunity. There's the two defensive ends at 6'5". Get right in the face of the kicker, and that false start penalty hurts. I wonder if they call bingo on those kind of returns as well.
So this is him by the big left tackle, who's a great pass protector.
Jeanty breaking a tackle with that stiff arm, takes a little stutter step, picks up a first down, cuts it back inside. Ashton Jeanty trying to turn on the gas, spinning into the end zone. My goodness, are you serious?
Well, at the end of this run, you see him just fighting for it and use that left hand to tap it down. Awareness of his body in space and reaching that ball over the goal line, no doubt about it.
12. Keep your eye on number 11. Roseman in the end zone. Whoa, what a catch! Daniel Jackson, no, they say incomplete. That's a touchdown to me. How about this catch?
Beautiful ball. Oh, look at that.
Woo!
You remember that catch against Nebraska last year, right?
Yes, I do.
I mean, this guy is making highlight reel grabs.
There's the shot to the end zone. Did he? He did!
just stuck there. It's that stick-em, but it's the placement again from Miller Moss. And Maryland has their best cover guy, Perry Fisher, in pretty good position here. He gets his back to the quarterback. And Lane just sticks that paw out there. Those new gloves, man, I know they help. I know they help. And we saw a catch kind of.
Rowdy Goodwin is in as a blocking tight end, but now he's flexed out here, and Peters is looking down the right side and throwing it in the direction of Goodwin, but this one's intercepted in the end zone. This is not coming back like the last one did for Chuck Brantley, and he's got a lot of room to run. He intercepted in the end zone. He's running all the way across the field, trying to run it all the way down the field, looking for 100 yards, and he has done it! Incredible!
Thing of beauty. Launching himself up into the sky to high point the football. Chuck Brantley, who lost a touchdown just a moment ago, was smelling the end zone the entire way. He had a convoy of Spartans out in front. As he cut it back against the grain, he barely had any legs left to be able to get the distance.
2 timeouts for Colorado, chasing 2 touchdowns. Linton, and Sanders ducks out of it. Another magician-like maneuver, and he hits a man downfield. It's Miller.
I think he's down.
He's not down. Off to the races. Miller to the end zone. Omarion Miller's first catch of the season. A superb play. Touchdown, Colorado. After he bailed out the offensive line that was doing its best to hold up for him.
Yeah, he's a lot more physical than people. You watch this guy, he takes these shots on the perimeter, keeps him alive, but that's after breaking the initial tackle and then before the 2-minute timeout. I mean, Dave Aranda's going to explode at halftime saying, hey, man, we should have 5 sacks on these last 2 series. Not so fast, says Shedeur and company.
End of the game defense.
Smartly trying to get a reroute and all rushing from one side.
The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is caught by Wester, just like 1994.
The first look in the stadium they just showed was this look right here. We'll check the ball. That looks like firm control from the 2 angles that we've seen. Just a great effort again by LeJontay Wester, by Shedeur Sanders to even create under duress to give his guy a chance to see if this ball splits the uprights at all. Looks to me like his elbows are together. And that, to me, is a catch.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here, College Football on Fox.